As you're planning your summer vacation for you and your family, consider hitting the road via RV to check out places like the Grand Canyon or Mount Rushmore, excuse me, and many other national parks that we have here across the U.S. Michelle is here to share more on how you can travel via RV. This segment sponsored by Sugarbear Express RV Rentals. Hello, Michelle. Good to
Thanks
see
for
you.
being here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about the company.
So we're a family-owned business in Northwest Arkansas, and we have drivable units that can go anywhere in the United States, and we have towable units as well. We like to call them our bears, and we have them in hibernation when they're not on an adventure, and then we wake them up and we introduce them to a family, we give them full tutorials, and then off they go on an adventure, and we come back and we do it all again.
Okay. And you mentioned two times. You said towable, and what's the other one?
Drivable.
Drivable.
So you have the motorhome that you drive, and then you also have the towables that you can tow behind a truck.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Okay, I love that.
Okay, okay. Why would you recommend traveling via RV?
You can save a lot of money by making your own meals. It's some really good family time. It just brings you back to your roots, gets you outside. You travel at your own timeline.
Sure.
You're not at the mercy of the airlines. You can go when you want to go. You can stay however long you need to stay. And just getting outside and experiencing nature and with your family or friends, there's nothing that beats that.
Yeah, it's so important. And this is so unique because a lot of times we talk about RVs, you think, man, I got to go invest a whole lot of money and go buy a whole RV.
Exactly.
This is different. You can rent one.
Yes, and we have so many people come to us that could probably easily afford an RV or multiple, and I say, why us? Why Sugarbear? And they're like, well, because I don't want the overhead, I don't want the storage, I don't want the maintenance. Michelle, I want you to get my Sugarbear ready, and when I call you, I'm going to come. We're going to come once or twice a year, and you will just take care of the rest for me. So we take care of all the hard work, and they just show up and experience a really cool vacation.
Do you find that people who rent from you regularly prefer to have that same rental, or do they mix it up sometimes?
Some mix it up. Some get really partial, like they love that bear, and they're like, I want number 6, or I want number 9, get my bear ready for me. And I'm the same way. We get attached to these bears. They're like family to us, and I know it's a motorhome or a piece of equipment, but they become our bears.
Yes. Yeah. I know growing up, we just had a pop-up camper or whatever, but taking care of that thing and getting it ready just to go camping was such an ordeal.
Yes.
I can imagine the same is true with RVs.
Oh,
so having somebody like you do all that work is nice.
Yeah, they love it. And like I said, and we also offer delivery. So sometimes, we'll deliver the campers, and they'll call me and they'll say, Michelle, I know how to tow. I've camped my whole life. I'm tired. Just have it ready for me. I'm flying in from here. I'm driving up from here. And we have it ready, and then they show up at the campsite and put their feet up, and then they go home and we close up and clean up.
Yeah. For people who may be thinking about traveling for summer, is there like an optimal time where they need to reach out to you by a certain date maybe in order to secure the bear that they want?
That's a great question. I always tell our customers, do not wait. I was a planner my whole life, and then when I got introduced to the camping world, I had nothing on them. They plan so far in advance. Campgrounds get sold out, way in advance. So I just tell them, hey, if you're looking to book July, book now.
Okay.
So we have bookings in September and October already.
Wow. Okay.
And there's multiple weekends will be sold out.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
is there any limitation to how far you can go with these things?
That's a great question. Our drivables can go anywhere in the 48 states. You just can't go international. Okay. And then our towables, we allow them to go up to about 400-mile radius from Northwest Arkansas. Just in case something happens, I can still get to the bear, or my husband, or one of our mechanics, and we can help them get back safely.
Okay.
That's great.
Good to know.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Thanks so much for joining us
Thanks
today.
for having me.
Make sure, don't wait. Michelle says, secure your bear today.
Today. That's right. If you want to go do that travel this summer. Thanks, Michelle.
You're so welcome.